Hey folks, and welcome back. This episode, I will be clearing the Burning Temple level and its boss, Zen Primus. This level overall is not too difficult. There are some annoying parts about it. The boss, however, is probably the easiest, if not the second easiest boss in the game, in my opinion. The things to watch out for are these flying enemies. So there are bats and there are bees. The bats will home in on you, while the bees, once you're close to them, they'll just kind of charge towards you. The level has a lot of fire traps, as you can see, and I do get hit by quite a few of them. So you might want to take your time with them. I was definitely going too fast. These treadmills are not too terrible. You just need to pay attention to them, but they really complement the style of the game to begin with, which is, you just gotta keep moving, and you need to keep going fast. So they shouldn't throw you off your game too terribly. And in here we see the mini boss. And when I started the fight, I was doing the short range 4 projectile attack, but halfway through I realized, you know what? The standard attack is probably better just because it gives me better range. And this was either my first or my second time fighting him, so I was still not sure about how to go about fighting him. In later runs, you'll see a much cleaner approach. Basically, the projectiles that it shoots are deterministic. They're not RNG based. So you can keep doing the same exact movements over and over again and simply never get hit. The mini boss is a bit too tanky, so it might take you a while. It also goes on the ceiling quite often, and it's not the easiest thing to get to when it's on the ceiling. Anyway, we kill it here, we get our Memoria as well as a power up. And I believe I go for Band of Might here. Because, yeah, I was thinking about it, because Kinetic Converter reduces the damage I deal, not the damage you take. And as much as I like mobility, I would rather have the damage. Vibro Focus is pretty good, at least for my playstyle, because I don't use a lot of powers. In later runs, I did start using powers a little bit more, and specific at one boss. And here I pick up Intensifier, a fantastic power-up, or an augment. I use a lot of charge attacks, so to me it's pretty big deal. And in here I turn back the spread attack, just because it's better for these kind of fights. Especially when the flying enemies are all over the place and it's kind of hard to get to them. Make sure you pick up all the HP. And in here I thought there might be some secret hidden up, so I tried making my way up, but there was nothing. In here I failed this jump. This is a minor complaint I have about the game. Sometimes I feel like I did press the jump button for, long enough to reach maximum height, but I in fact didn't. So often what happens is that I'll fall off the ledge or the platform that I'm trying to get to. Probably not necessary to kill those wheels, but it just makes movement better. The snakes do attack in 3 different directions, so even if you are below them, you need to be aware. And here I actually didn't think these things were killable. I thought they were just part of the level, so I kept moving past them. It makes life much easier if you kill them. And in here, another thing I didn't know, but some attacks you kind of need, or they, you know, they fly a bit too high, but they still hit you. So if you can somehow duck, you would dodge the attacks, but there is no duck button. So the way you duck is actually to dash. And you need to dash in, preferably in the direction of the attack, so that you just dash past it. And here there's a bit of fire on the ledge, so just make sure you jump. Dash jump is the better one. I get hit by the fire here. This is exactly what I was talking about with the snakes and the 3 projectiles. Rest is fairly standard. I get lucky with the armor drop in here. And since this is the 2nd level, a lot of the more advanced traps and zones are not there. And you see there's a chest at the top left. I tried shooting the attack that we got from Echo Wave because it says it freezes enemies. So I thought, hey, maybe it freezes fire. But no, the way to get to the chest is to just keep going forward and there will be an opportunity. The bats are really annoying, so sometimes you might need to backtrack a bit just to get some better room, better space to fight them at. This is the way back to the chest. Just need to make sure that the way's clear. And the chest simply had 5 scraps. And this is the boss gate, so past it there are no enemies. You can still fall to the level and whatnot, but whenever you enter that gate, it's basically the game telling you be ready for a boss fight. 2 scraps here. And as you can see, going forward to the boss, I am way more than healthy. I already got +4 armor, as well as quite a bit of HP. And this is Zen Primus. Zen Primus, at least on the normal difficulty, is one of the easiest bosses in my opinion. This was actually my very first attempt on him, so I ended up one-shotting him. Not as tanky as the first boss. So I get hit by these fires, and eventually in later runs, especially when I show my standard runs, you'll see that it's actually fairly easy to dodge them. You just need to dash through the middle one. And in here, I wasn't really sure what the boss was trying to do with these things, so I just said, okay, well, I'll just destroy them. And that is the strategy, because I believe these things make the boss invulnerable. And that 3-hit combo, it can be a bit hard to dodge when it's very close to you, but dashes will help you, and here we have it. Zen Primus is dead. We get the +1 potential from it. And the only power-up I actually use the Zen Mortar, and we'll see why it's useful when I start showing the standard runs, because there is a really annoying boss, and it helps with it. And we go back to the base, and I will see you in the next video.